From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Seattle going up against Miami. And on the hill, the big righty, Felix Hernandez. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Chase Headley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number two. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Digging in, Nasim Nunez.
The center fielder, number 26, Nasim Nunez.
Bunting for a hit. Kurtz. Oh, a great flip. And he's safe at first. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Off the plate, ball one.
Pickoff move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Nunez stands at second with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. At the plate, Albert Pujols. That one at triple digits.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
One out and a runner at second. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Missed with a changeup. Ball two. Comes up empty. That's strike two. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Eric. Get up through.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
One down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Luis Lara.
Ball. Ball. That's down.
That's down and in. That one finds the zone. Full count now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Third out.
I'm a bold one. I'm a true one. Big dream one.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Tied him up inside with that one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Pujols. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
That one inside. Ball one. Hernandez. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Lara takes it in for the out. One down.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Nick Kurtz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. It's an interesting throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ball.
That's in for a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 32.
Nope.
In the air, left side. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it double. One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher. That clips the corner. On the ground, out to short. There's one.
Now batting for Miami, the center fielder, Nelson Nunez.
Move to second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner breaks for third.
Outside.
Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. So he goes yard to left. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Pujols stands in now and watches strike one.
We got time.
Time called. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across bottom half of inning number 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Strikes him out with 103. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Esmeralyn Valdez.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off, so I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
Foul ball. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Cabrera. The tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, leading off, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Ground ball right side, Albies. Over to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
The machine, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 0-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Into the dive, and he got it. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Lara. He's 0 for 1. Lara goes 5 feet 7 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, this is Willie Castro. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, number 7, Gabe Headley.
On the ground. Albies over to first in time. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Hey! Nope, that's inside.
There's the strike. And that's a strikeout looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Bottom 4, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And he's into second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Inside, almost got him. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Man at second. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's a little bit low. Bunting, and he pops it up. Coming on, and it gets by him. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, number 25.
Here's the catcher. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. In there. Got him looking for the K. And that is a big first out.
The center fielder, Nelson Nunez.
Pickoff throw. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one at triple digits. Puts a bunt down. Albies. Safe!
Oh, he's in.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Runners on the corners with one gone. Miguel, there goes the runner. Oh, that got him.
He's got first.
Now batting for Miami, the third baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
High fly ball out to center field. Dives and makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the top of the fifth. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This one popped up. Cabrera. But the second baseman calls him off. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. He was late there, strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Marte throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Acuna. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Castro settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the machine, the left fielder, Luis Lara.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in, Esmeralyn Valdez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is number 6. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
Oh, one.
Fastball for a strike. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. Brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's second baseman Ozzie. Pitching change here, number 66.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Outside.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Clearly, it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 32.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, that's foul.
One down. That one ripped, but foul. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Here comes the throw. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Reaching for it and brings it in. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now. Nasim Nunez digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's a little high. Ball 1.
Hey. That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Comes through with the RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 1 away. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. 2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. And now, Ketel Marte. Yo 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Whoa, that's down.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
In the air to left center. Lara on the move. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, digging in, Albert Pujols.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Tapped softly on the ground. Marte. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the machine, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball. That's ball 2.
That one drilled left field. Back there. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be when you swing the case.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the machine, the left fielder, Luis Lara.
Ball in.
Misses the sweeper. Out to short. Marte throws to first in time. And that's the 3rd out.
When you ride in the wave, nothing really matters when you ride in the wave.
Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Puts a bunt down. De La Cruz. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the 8th. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Under it. And there's one down.
Nope.
drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he'll reach second with one away.
Now
Having himself a
the
really
pitcher,
nice game at the
number
plate.
25.
And here's the catcher. 0 for 3 in this one. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good
Yep,
at-bat.
that ball went out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Willie Castro.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And they tag him out. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball there. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. For being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So it's their last chance in this one. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that bunted towards third. Pujols safe at first as they can't make the play.
on defense, you're basically giving that up when you choose to use the shift. We still don't see it all that often, but when someone really needs a hit, it's sitting right there on a platter for him.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
Oh, that's inside. That's in. Ball 2.
Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hernandez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And that'll do it. The final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.